Hi there, this is David and welcome to a special bonus episode of Let's Play Legend Heroes Treasure Cold Steel 2. Today, we're going to be going through the Vermillion Castle using different party members. I'm not going to be showing, the traversing of the dungeon itself, but I am going to be showing all the various cutscenes and the dialogue with different party members in regards to, how they talk to the Ouroboros members. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the four party members that I didn't use last time: Elliot, Gaius, Machias, and Emma. And I'm also going to go ahead and talk to them down here on the first floor, like I did with everybody else, because, they have different things to say down here, as well as whenever we encounter Duvally, Blue Blanc, McBurn, all those various people. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and look forward to the dialogue changes. It's pretty interesting. So, have a good one, and thanks for watching!
What is this place? It's just a wide open space.
Feels kind of different from the rest of the castle.
I can sense the wind rising upwards.
I think that's some sort of magical elevator.
I bet we can use that to go up to the next stratum.
Not if I have anything to say about it!
My apologies for dropping in like this. Truly, our reunion could not come about on a more spectacular stage.
The only thing spectacular here is your terrible taste.
Seriously.
It is said that she, too, once challenged this legendary castle. There would be no greater honor for me than to be able to demonstrate my strength here.
She?
I assume she's referring to the Steel Maiden, Ouroboros' seventh Anguis.
Although, there are some who speculate her to be St. Leanne Sandlot herself.
How could that be?
That doesn't make any sense.
Come to think of it, weren't we saved by someone similar to St. Sandlot in Lohengrin Castle?
How can someone who was alive 250 years ago be alive now?
Possibility did cross my mind, but...
Still, with a name like the Stahlritter, it's abundantly clear that inspiration was drawn from the Lance Maiden and her Eisenritter if nothing else.
Indeed. She saw my potential and guided me in all her wisdom. Graciously ushered me to new heights few could ever hope to reach. Someone from a mere branch like the Arcade School could never hope to compare.
Interesting. The chance to face an opponent related to my life's goal is a gift I am rarely presented. Duvally, it would be an honor to test my skill against yours. Neither to prove the Arcade School is more than a branch, nor to defend its name. But simply so that together, we may both aspire to greater heights.
That's our Laura.
Is she really part of Ouroboros?
She does look older than us, just barely. Still, I'm sure she has her reasons for acting the way she does.
Ha ha ha. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Ugh! Stop staring at me like I'm some sort of naughty child! It's all very well to talk big, but it means nothing without strength to back it up.
If I may interject, a spectacular stage is nothing without a spectacular cast. What say you, Class 7, to settling things between us in one last performance? It's a terrible shame I can't do the same with my worthy rival here and now. But there are certainly worse ways to pass the time than crushing the dreams of those with whom he placed his faith. Well, enough prattle. Shall we begin? You with the power of an ogre, and you students of the famous purple lightning. Show to me the beautiful emptiness that lies at the very depths of despair.
Don't hold back, because I certainly won't. On my name is the foremost knight of the Star River, Duvalie the Swift. You shall be defeated!
Ready your sword!
Class 7, let's get this done and keep moving.
All right.
We were victorious.
They just didn't want to go down.
Well, you have aptly demonstrated that you can overcome despair. But alas, you may have been a little too unlucky with your opponent.
What are you...
This can't be happening. I couldn't have been defeated. The swordsmanship of the illustrious Steel Maiden could never be surpassed by this rabble. Impossible. Ridiculous. I won't let it happen! Too slow!
What? Hey!
This is what she is capable of?
Her speed is incredible.
At this rate, we're...
She may not have a number among the enforcers, but it's most assuredly not for lack of skill. So long as her lord wills it, she'll fight till she's breathed her last. And with that, the first act was a most impressive performance. But now begins our second act of despair.
This isn't looking good. They've got the advantage now. There's no way we're getting past them.
I'm afraid they have to bow out for now, but not to worry. The real stars of Act 2 have arrived.
That sounds like...
Could it be?
Come on, pay attention now.
Oh my!
They're fast!
Your Highness, Toval!
You came to help us?
You had to have planned that.
Well, we weren't standing around waiting for the right time to make our grand entrance, I'll give you that much.
Speak for yourself. And if you must know, Class 7, the situation in Western Erebonia has finally turned in our favor. And as soon as it did, we made for the capital as fast as we could. Even so, we only just arrived.
Well, thank goodness for that.
We're grateful to have your support.
To think I would get the chance to face you here after all, Prince Olivert! The goddess has truly shined her light upon us. Or the devils have cast their shadows at the very least.
Ugh! Who cares about a debaucherous prince and some bracer who's only as good as his arts? If you're going to try and talk big, at least bring Euler Vander with you.
Oh, but we did bring him.
Pardon?
Contrary to the inside, things weren't looking so hot out in front of the castle, so we asked him to stay out there and hold the line. His friend showed up to help too, so who wants to bet how long it'll take before they got everything under control?
His friend? You don't mean...
Witness the sword of a Vander!
Ladies and gentlemen of Thors, I've come to your aid. We should be able to handle everything here until reinforcements are...
You're finished!
Nice to see you made it, Nightheart. I heard they were keeping you busy over by the east exit. Didn't think you were going to show up so soon.
Brigadier General Wallace called for a temporary ceasefire in light of the current situation. Once I received permission from the Lieutenant General, I came here as fast as I could. I'm more surprised that you were able to make it this far into the city.
I'm only here because that idiot got it in his brain to burst in with his usual fanfare. But I left the babysitting duties to Tovar, so not to worry. I can give this battle my full attention.
Is that so? In that case, what would you say to a friendly wager? Say, which of us can take down more of these knights?
You're on. We haven't had one of those since our days in the same battalion.
Oh my! What a combination of chiseled physiques and battlefield camaraderie! Would you mind if I joined in the fun too?
Friend of yours, perhaps?
Let's just focus on fighting for now.
You just leave things here to us.
It looks like you've got quite the climb ahead of you. Rouse those fighting spirits of yours. And do what you can to save Cedric.
Yes, Your Highness!
We won't let you down!
Well, good luck.
We're counting on you.
Please, stay safe. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you.
You're not going anywhere!
Your Highness!
Right there with you. Arcus, activate!
Are they both casting arts at the same time?
What fun! How often does one get to do battle with two distinguished arts users at once? Then it seems I will have to demonstrate my proficiency with my own magic as well.
This is not the time to try and one-up each other! No! Come back here! Get back here, damn it!
Wow, talk about quick.
You've been advancing the castle at an impressive rate.
Uh-oh.
There they are.
I suspected as much.
Fee.
I knew it was you two. I thought you were busy over in the west.
We were, but Duke Cayenne called us back here yesterday.
Fortunate, as that allows us this chance to settle things with you.
True.
You okay, Fee?
Don't worry about me. I've got no more hesitations. I want to know what happened a year ago. Why you all left me behind after the boss died. Where the others are. What they're doing now. I've wanted those answers for a long time. And today, I want you to give me them.
Well, I don't think it'd hurt to tell her something. She's made it this far. She deserves a reward, don't you think?
Perhaps so. The reason we left you behind was because that was the boss's will.
His will?
Before he went to settle things with the Red Constellation's war god, he gave us a message. He told us, if he died in that battle, we should get you out of the Corps once and for all.
As you may be aware, the boss was opposed to you being an active part of the Corps from the start. I imagine he thought it was a good time to stop you from remaining a part of it any longer.
He'd also figured out that the Guild got wind of his duel, so he told us to try and make sure the Purple Lightning would find you and take you in.
It's hard to believe we're talking about the leader of a major Jaeger Corps here.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected him to be thinking of her that much.
The Jaeger King sounds like he was quite a man.
As for the other question, the one about where the others are and what they're doing,
that we can't answer. Surely that comes as no surprise. You're no longer part of the Corps. Outsiders have no business being kept abreast of our internal affairs.
Still, if you really want to know, you could always beat it out of us. That's how us Jaegers do business, right?
Back before I joined Class 7, I always had to rely on others to protect me. When I was left wandering battlefields with nowhere to go, I only survived because the boss cared for me. When I fought battle after battle for the Corps, I only lived to see another day because of the things you two taught me. And when you left me behind, I only got by because Sarah rescued me. One misstep was all it would have taken for me to lose my way. But ever since enrolling at the academy, I've finally been able to work towards changing that. Now I'm no longer completely reliant on others. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I've become someone capable of protecting the family I treasure, instead of hopelessly being protected by them. And I was able to prove that too. Because when I was separated from everyone this time, I was able to fight to take them, and everything else I lost, back again.
Fee.
That you did.
I'm not the girl you knew anymore. I'm no longer a child who can't do anything alone, who can't decide anything for herself. It doesn't matter if it's the academy or the Corps. If it's to protect what I care about, I'll strive every day to get stronger and stronger. Not because becoming stronger to earn what you want is the way of a Jaeger, but because it's my way as an individual.
Well said, Fee.
And to think, somewhere in there is the girl whose hobbies include napping on benches out of sheer boredom.
Well, I'll be. Hard to believe how much that little pipsqueak from back then's grown.
The boss seems to have got his wish, although I doubt even he foresaw how far you would come.
Their strength is overwhelming.
So, what do you say? Show us you can flap with your own wings instead of just being coddled in the nest.
As for the rest of you, you can show us whether you have the strength to surpass us and step farther inside.
Gladly.
Commencing hostilities. Let's take him out.
All right. They're not known as some of the strongest Jaegers around for nothing.
We may be enemies, but I can't help but be filled with admiration.
They're unbelievable. Who'd have thought that a bunch of kids would be able to corner us like this?
This could be quite an enjoyable battle after all.
What?
Huh? What? Did we barely even harm them?
Black battle auras.
We can answer your question from earlier, but I'm afraid our contract forbids us from letting you go any farther.
We've got our pride as a Jaeger Corps, you know. So long as we live, you ain't taking a single step past us.
War cry?
I don't think I have a choice here.
We made it just in time.
Shall we go on the offensive?
What?
The hell? Sharon! Captain Claire!
It's so wonderful to see you again.
I'm pleased to see everyone as well. It took some time to catch up to you.
Haha! Well, look who decided to show up.
The Severing Chains and the Icy Maiden. We couldn't pray to the goddess for two people more worthy of our time.
We'll handle them! Keep going!
Leave everything to us.
Thank you. Appreciate the support. Try not to overdo it, you two.
Take care, you two.
Fee! The others in the Corps are doing just fine. They're acting separately from us right now, to bring back the boss.
What?
What?
Go onward! The next foe you face is the strongest of all. Don't let your guard down for even a second.
Here we are.
I think we're at the end of this stratum.
It almost resembles an ancient temple.
Oh, look! There's the elevator over there!
Someone's here.
Stay on guard, everyone.
We all know you're there, so you can come right on out. McBurn the almighty conflagration.
We saw each other at the Duke's fortress, right? Bet you're as psyched as I am to have been dragged out to a place like this.
You've got that right.
Not like there's anything stopping you from leaving. From what I've heard, Ouroboros lets its enforcers do whatever they want.
What do you mean, whatever they want?
What a bizarre organization.
Well, I could, I guess. I've got about zero interest in anything you kids are fighting for. And I'm not Erebonian, so not like it matters to me who wins the war either. I've just got one order of business to take care of, then I'll be happy to get out of your faces.
What are you planning?
Reen Schwarzer, get your Divine Knight in here.
You can't be serious. You want to fight Valimar?
Are you planning on trying to defeat him all by yourself?
What?
That's exactly what I'm planning. Don't get me wrong, I'm kinda curious about what your powers can do now. But I shouldn't need to hold back at all in a one-on-one against that giant hunk of metal. So come on, don't be shy. Hurry up and call him.
This is nuts.
Don't listen to him! Remember your battle with the Azure Awakener! You won't have that chance if you call him now!
Yeah, I know. You're strong. It's frighteningly clear how much your abilities are in a whole different league to the rest of us. I doubt there's anything in this world that it can't incinerate.
I feel the same way. I can only guess what you have is somehow connected to the divergent laws of Ouroboros.
Not another word, little lady. Well, you're right. Still want to try your luck against me?
That's right. I'd be a fool to think we can completely defeat you. But I have every reason to believe we can cleave open a path past you. On behalf of everyone who's ever placed their faith in us, we will overcome, no matter how strong a demon you are.
Right!
It would be an honor to test my blade against you.
Time to show you the full power of Zephyr's crafts.
I don't know how much I can do against a guy like him, but I'll give it my best shot.
If we turned around and ran here, we'd bring shame to the Academy.
I'll do all I can to suppress the power of his flames.
Okay. If that's how you want to do it. So let's knock it off with the tired one-liners and get down to business. You can do all the talking you want after.
Don't be afraid. Class 7, our objective is to force our way past him. Make sure you all have combat links enabled. We're going to need them to stand a chance. Right!
His strength is immense.
And a whole different league is right.
Damn, this is good. Looks like you guys will do just fine.
What in the world? What's happening?
Those flames around him.
Who cares what Abyss and Steel have planned? I've been struggling to find someone ever since that idiot Luve went and kicked it. I can't wait to see how much I have to turn up the heat to take you kids out.
Is this some kind of bad dream?
This is what you meant by all of you? Get out of the way!
He really is the blazing demon. His power's beyond comprehension.
Can he even be defeated by human hands?
He's just like the flame demon in ancient legend.
I don't like doing it, but it's better than us all dying here. Heed my call! Vala!
That won't be necessary. Take this! Shining Phoenix Flash!
Oh. Isn't that...
Father!
I see I arrived not a moment too soon. I'm proud of you for withstanding his assault like that.
Your lordship!
It's Laura's dad.
Thank you so much for coming.
We're glad you're here.
The Radiant Blade Master, Victor S. Arcade. How could I forget there was always one guy around here worth my time? Well, no matter how skilled you might be, your sword isn't going to be enough to defeat me. But you don't need me to tell you that, right?
What? Is that a sword?
It's a sword from a higher plane. No, it's...
That sword shouldn't be able to exist in this world.
It's called the demonic sword Anbar. It was paired with the sword Kernfighter that Luven used way back when. But the two of us go so well together that it ends up looking a little more something like this.
Whoa! Huh? Black flames?
Alright. You ready to get started? Even if it's so damn obvious you're not gonna win. Not with my power.
How naive.
Me?
The Galan Shah.
No blade could be more worthy of this duel than the one wielded by my ancestor.
Power is but an extension of oneself. And what is a sword if not power wrought in steel? I can't deny that your unnatural power far surpasses what I can call forth. But ultimately, it's not the might of one's blade, but will and strength of spirit that decide the battle. And so they shall, here and now!
Have it your way! Your will is just one more thing I can burn to cinders. Together with your sword and that wing of light around it!
Don't make me laugh!
This isn't happening. It's as if I'm watching a clash between entire armies.
We'll fight with the force of a hurricane. If we stay here any longer, we're only going to get caught up in their fight.
We have no place in a battle between those who transcend the limits of ordinary humans.
Go now! There are more important matters for you to take care of.
Now's our chance. Let's get to the elevator.
Right!